In the quiet, where nothing else remains, I come as I am. I've been holding on to pieces of a life I couldn't control. Every fear, every question, every corner of my soul. I've been searching for a reason, trying to stand on my own. But I find my strength is fading when I'm walking all alone. So here I am, with open hands, no more hiding who I am. All that I am is yours. Every heartbeat, every breath, all my weakness, all my strength. I lay it down, I give you everything. All that I am is yours. In the broken and the whole, take my life, take control. All that I am is yours. I've been carrying the burdens that were never mine to hold. Every doubt that tried to break me, every lie that I was told. But in your love I find a refuge. In your grace I'm made new. And I don't have to be perfect just to finally come to you. No more walls, no more disguise. You see the truth behind my eyes. All that I am is yours. Every heartbeat, every breath, all my weakness, all my strength. I lay it down, I give you everything. Take my heart, remake it. Take my life, reshape it. Every dream, every plan, I surrender all I am. Take my fears, erase them, fill the space you've given. Every part, every scar, you can have me as I am. All that I am is yours. Nothing left to hold inside. In your arms I come alive. I am found, I am restored. All that I am is yours. Now and always, evermore. With my soul I will declare. All that I am is yours. In every breath I take, there's a piece of you. I found a home inside your eyes, a place where all my fears subside. No matter where this life may go, you're the only truth I know. Through every high and every fall, you're the reason for it all. In your arms I've come to see what forever's meant to be. And even if the stars all fade, my love for you will still remain. I love you endlessly, beyond the time, beyond the sea. No walls, no limits, no goodbye, just you and me for all our lives. every doubt just disappears when I know that you are near. I don't need a perfect plan, just your heart within my hands. Every dream I've ever known feels complete when I'm with you. Even when the night feels long, your love is where I belong. I love you endlessly, beyond the time, beyond the sea. No walls, no limits, no goodnight, just you and me for all our lives. If forever had a name, it would echo yours the same. If forever had a face, I would see it in your gaze. And when everything is gone, I'll still be holding on. I love you endlessly, through every life, through every dream. No end, no distance in between, just endless love you'll always see. I love you endlessly, forever starts with you and me. There was a time when even the dark felt alive. You painted light across my quiet nights, turned every doubt into a firefly. I used to trace your laughing constellations. Now all I see are empty spaces. You had a way of making small things glow, like every breath was something beautiful. I didn't know how rare that feeling was until it slipped right through my hands. Now the silence feels too wide, and I'm drifting through the tide. I miss the stars you put in my sky, the way you made the darkness come alive. Every spark, every dream you lit in me, now they fade like echoes in the night. I miss the glow I couldn't keep, the kind of magic that runs so deep. Now I'm here with the sky gone dry. I miss the stars you put in my sky. I walk along where we used to stand, same old streets, but a different man. The colors left when you said goodbye. Now even sunsets pass me by. You were the wish I didn't have to make, the quiet calm in every storm I face. Now every night just feels too long, like a song without its melody. I keep searching through the blue for a trace of something you. I miss the stars you put in my sky, the way you made the darkness come alive. Every spark, every dream you lit in me, now they fade like echoes in the night. I miss the glow I couldn't keep, the kind of magic that runs so deep. Now I'm here with the sky gone dry. I miss the stars you put in my sky. Was it you or was it me? I'd stay where your laughter lies. I miss the stars you put in my sky, but maybe someday I'll learn to shine. Find a way to bring back the light in me, even if you're just a memory. Still I ache for what we were, for every dream that felt so sure. Now I whisper to the night. I miss the stars you put in my sky. And though the dark has claimed its place, I still remember your galaxies. In the silence of this space, I trace your constellations. I used to think love meant leaning, till I forgot how to stand. I gave you all my broken pieces, hoping you would make me whole. Built a home inside your shadow, lost the map to my own soul. Every time I fell to pieces, I was waiting for your hand. Didn't know I had the power just to rise and make a stand. Love shouldn't feel like I'm drowning, just to keep us afloat. I had to learn to fight alone, to find the strength I didn't know, to stand my ground, to hold my own, before I could call you home. I had to learn to breathe alone, fight alone. Now I stand here on my own, not to push your love away, but to meet you where I stand. I've learned to fight alone, so together we can grow. Not in fear, not in control, but in love. Another makes us whole. I don't need to be perfect, just need to be real. I've worn the masks you handed me, try to fit your symmetry, change the way I laugh and speak, just to be what you might need. But every time I bend too far, I lose the shape of who I am. Love was never meant to feel like something I don't understand. If you see me, really see, then you know what I believe. Let me be me, not who you need, not someone's shade to make you please. Take all my colors, wild and free. If you love me, let me be me. Let me be loud, let me be still, let me be broken, let me heal. Don't change my soul to make it easy. If you love me, let me be me. I've got dreams that don't make sense, habits I can't always fix, little things that make me whole, even when they don't fit yours. I don't need you to agree, just to stand and stay with me in the chaos and the calm. Love me as I truly am. You don't have to understand, just don't ask me to pretend. Let me be me, not who you need, not someone's shade to make you please. Take all my colors, wild and free. If you love me, let me be me. And I'll love you as you are, every scar, every part. No conditions, no disguise, just two hearts open wide. Let me be me, and I'll be yours, not from pressure, but from choice. In a love that finally sees there's enough in you and me. Let me be me. Sa pagitan ng katahimikan, may pinto ang unti-unting bumubukas. I walked through shadows I couldn't escape, carried the weight of every mistake. Empty rooms and memories that sting, a silent war I could never win. Every night felt colder than before, heart in pieces scattered on the floor. Tried to build walls no one could break, but even still began to shake. Then you found me in the ruins, saw the cracks I tried to hide. Didn't run from all my darkness, you stayed right by my side. You became my sanctuary when the world was closing in, a quiet place where I could breathe again. You held my broken story like it wasn't torn apart, turned my scars into a work of art. Through the pain and all the wreckage, you showed me who I can be. In your love, I found my sanctuary. I used to fear what love could do. Every promise felt untrue, but you rewrote the lines I knew, made me believe in something new. You didn't rush the healing in me, not every wound speak honestly, and in your arms I learned to stay. Not every love will walk away. You held space for all my silence, heard the words I couldn't say. Turned my tears into a river that slowly washed away. You became my sanctuary when the storm was all I knew, a sacred place where skies could turn to blue. You carried all my sorrow like it wasn't mine alone, gave this shattered heart a home. Through the past that tried to break me, you helped me finally see. In your love, I found my sanctuary. Maybe I'm still healing, maybe I still fall, but I don't feel so lost now, not afraid at all. Second chances whisper softly in the spaces we create. Love can bloom from all the ashes, it's never too late. You're my sanctuary. Through the grief I couldn't name, a steady fire in the pouring rain. You turned my desperation into something I could trust, built forever out of dust. Through the darkness that once claimed me, you were my clarity. In your love, I found my sanctuary. And if the night comes back to find me, I know where my heart will be, safe in love. My sanctuary. Sunrise paints the window pane. Another day, the same old strain of rushing feet and hurried sighs, chasing dreams beneath busy skies. The clock ticks loud, a frantic drum, telling us we're not enough, we're overcome. But listen close, a softer sound whispers peace on hallowed ground. Slow down, my soul, and just be. Feel the rhythm of the wind through the trees. Open your eyes, let the colors bloom. Chase away the shadows, banish the gloom. Taste the moment, sweet and clear. Let go of worry, let go of fear. In the stillness, a truth you'll find. Slow down, my soul, and just be kind. Coffee brew and steam ascends, a simple joy where life transcends. The hurried go, the thought elsewhere. Miss the aroma rich and bred. A child's laughter light and free. A bird's soft song, a buzzing bee. These tiny wonders passing by. If we don't pause, we'll never spy. Slow down, my soul, and just be. Feel the rhythm of the wind through the trees. Open your eyes, let the colors bloom. Chase away the shadows, banish the gloom. Taste the moment, sweet and clear. Let go of worry, let go of fear. In the stillness, a truth you'll find. Slow down, my soul, and just be kind. We build our lives on what's next. Ignoring now is so perplexed. But life's not lived in future's haze. It's in these fleeting, precious days. So breathe it in, the air so deep. Secrets that the quiet keep. A gentle touch, a knowing glance. This is life's most beautiful dance. Slow down, my soul, and just be. Feel the rhythm of the wind through the trees. Open your eyes, let the colors bloom. Chase away the shadows, banish the gloom. Taste the moment, just me. Somewhere along the way, you forgot what peace feels like. You've been running through crowded streets, chasing echoes that don't feel like home, wearing faces just to fit the scene, while your quiet truth stays unknown. Every yes that you didn't mean, left a way you couldn't explain, but your heart keeps whispering softly, you don't have to stay in the pain. Let go of the noise, let go of the fear. There's a place inside that's been calling you near. Stay where your heart smiles, where your soul feels alive, where you don't have to hide who you are inside. Stay where your heart smiles, let it guide your way. In the calm and the quiet, that's where you should stay. You don't know the world you're breaking just to prove that you belong. There's a strength in simply choosing where your spirit feels strong. Walk away from heavy spaces, from the love that feels unsure. You deserve a kind of freedom that is gentle, safe, and pure. Listen to the voice you buried so deep. It knows where to go, it knows what you need. Stay where your heart smiles, where your soul feels alive, where you don't have to hide who you are inside. Stay where your heart smiles, let it guide your way. In the peace you've been missing, that's where you should stay. And if it takes time, that's okay. You're allowed to choose yourself every single day. Where your heart smiles, where your truth can breathe, where love feels like sunlight on your quietest street. Stay where your heart smiles, and never look away. There was a time I thought the light forgotten my name. I wore my silence like a shield of stone, built every wall so I'd stand alone. Every memory cut too deep to hold, a heart gone numb, a soul turned cold. The echoes lingered in empty space, ghosts of a past I couldn't erase. Every step felt like sinking sand, no saving grace, no steady hand. Then you found me in There's a healing in your love, like a light I can't outrun. Through the cracks it pours like dawn, telling me I'm not undone. You don't fix what's torn apart, you just meet me where I am. And piece by piece you show my heart it can learn to beat again. I used to run from anything real, afraid of what I might feel. But you were patient through my fears, never rushed my hidden tears. You turned my pain into open skies, gave me truth without disguise. And every time I start to break, you remind me I'm not a mistake. In your arms I found the space to forgive my yesterdays. Every wound began to mend when you loved me as I am. There's a healing in your love, like a fire in the cold, turning ashes into hope, giving back what grief had stole. You don't erase my history, you help me understand that even shattered hearts like me can be whole in loving hands. Maybe scars don't disappear, maybe pain still lingers here, but it doesn't own my name. It won't have the final say, 'cause love is more than just a cure. It's the courage to endure, and in your eyes I finally see what a second chance can be. There's a healing in your love, like the sun after the rain, washing over every doubt, every shadow, every pain. You don't ask me to forget all the hurt I've been through, you just show me how to live with a heart that's breaking through. And if the night tries to return, I won't be lost in what I've learned, 'cause your love is where I begin again. They said we wouldn't last, but they don't know what we've been through. We built our home on fragile ground, where every whisper was a doubting sound. Eyes that judged from miles away, waiting for us to break someday. They traced our scars like they were proof that love like ours could never root. But they don't see the nights we fight to keep this flame alive in spite. Every crack they try to find, we've already healed inside. They don't know the strength it takes to choose each other through the breaks. We are the resilient bond, shaking when the storm goes on. Every tear, every fall only made us stand more strong. Let them talk, let them doubt, they don't know what we're about. Through the fire, hand in hand, we are more than they understand. Second chances paved our way through all the words we couldn't say. We learned to bend but never break, to give more love than we could take. They only see what's on the surface, not the quiet, steady purpose of choosing us when it gets hard, of holding on through every scar.
We've been lost and we've been found, still we're standing on this ground.
Every moment tried and true built a bridge that led to you. We are the resilient bond, carved in places we went wrong. Every flaw, every bruise turned into a deeper truth. Let them talk, let them stare. We've got something strong and rare. Through the fire we have learned, every loss is something earned. Maybe we don't fit their mold, maybe we're too loud, too bold. Maybe love like ours won't fade just because it's unafraid. We don't need their validation, we've survived the devastation. Every doubt they try to send only pulls us close again. We are the resilient born, still unbroken, still holding on. Through the past that tried to tear, we found hope in our repair. Let them judge, let them speak. We found strength in what we keep. Side by side we will stand, more than they could ever plan. And if the world turns cold again, we'll be fire in the end. Not just love, but a bond that will never bend.
When I'm alone, it's not as lonely as it used to be. The silence used to echo loud, like empty rooms I couldn't leave. Every thought would weigh me down, every breath felt hard to breathe. But something shifted in my chest, a light I didn't know I'd keep. Now in the quiet I can rest and drift into a softer sleep. I close my eyes, you're still with me, not in body, but in everything. When I'm alone, I think of you, and suddenly the world feels new. No emptiness, no space too wide. You built a home I hold inside. When I'm alone, I'm not afraid. In every thought, your love remains a quiet place where I can breathe. When I'm alone, you're here with me. You're here with me. I walk through days that come and go, but carry pieces of your light. In every calm, in every slow, you turn my dark into something bright. It's not about you always near, it's knowing I'm not on my own. You gave me more than just your love, you taught my heart to feel like home. In the stillness I can see you're a part of who I'll be. When I'm alone, I think of you and all the ways you pulled me through. No distance too far. You're in my mind, my quiet star. And maybe love is not just touch or words we say out loud. Maybe it's the peace we find when no one else is around. When I'm alone, I think of you and find a strength I never knew. No loneliness, no need to hide. You left your love deep inside. When I'm alone, I finally see you're the calm within me. You're here with me.
When the world gets too loud, I find you. On days when everything feels heavy, when the sky won't clear away, you're the quiet in the chaos, you're the calm inside the rain. I don't need to say a word, you already understand. In your arms I find a silence that feels more like home than land. No maps, no directions, still I always find my way. You're my happy place, where my heart can rest, where I don't have to pretend I'm finally at my best. You're my happy place, in your light I'll stay when the world fades away. You're my safe escape. Every laugh, every little moment feels like time just slows for us. In your eyes I see forever, in your touch I learn to trust. You don't fix me, you don't change me, you just love me as I am. And that's more than I imagined, more than I could ever plan. Through the noise, through the doubt, you're the one I think about. You're my happy place, where my heart can rest, where I don't have to pretend I'm finally at my best. If I lose my way again, if I fall into the dark, I know I can run to you. You'll be right there where you are. You're my happy place, where my soul can breathe. In a world that's always moving, you're the stillness I need. You're my happy place, and I never want to leave.
I used to think love meant leaning, till I forgot how to stand. I gave you all my broken pieces, hoping you would make me whole. Built a home inside your shadow, lost the map to my own soul. Every time I fell to pieces, I was waiting for your hand.
to stand my ground, to hold my own. Before I could call you home, I had to learn to fight alone, to face the dark, to walk unknown. So when I reach for you again, it's not from need, but who I am. I'm not running from your presence, I'm just finding